because you're a Spurs fan.
Well, what do you think of more?
I feel like it's kind of unforgivable how many losses they've had. They've lost like 18 games. It's really bad. Like
Half of the
even if you say, oh, he needs his players, let him develop his system, but
it's not like he has bad players.
they've lost 18 games. 18. And if he wins the Europa League, does that just cancel it out? It's still 18 games.
I think even if Tottenham wins, I think Postecoglou is out. I don't think they
You think so? If I was him, I would just walk off. I'd be like, I told you I was going to win in my second season.
Yeah.
And then just literally mic
just
drop.
for that he has to win. Just for that. But do you think they're going to fire him? I think so.
I don't know.
Even if they win, even Tottenham fans don't want him anymore.
Really?
I don't know. I like him as a person. I think he's the most likable manager, actually.
You're mate?
Yeah, Jake is super
You're right, mate?
super likable, but then
No, mate. Don't know about that, mate.
did Casemiro pay off? Dude, what happened to De Ligt? He's not even playing?
I think he's injured.
Is he?
Pretty sure he's injured.
Because they bought him for so much money and he's like barely playing.
I think probably they're resting him because he was injured. I think. And perfect one to bring Mount so that it can like rile up the atmosphere. Last year when this was the game where we were losing 3-2 and then we scored 2 goals in extra time. There was like a corner, a penalty and then a corner. Cole Palmer scored twice. And that game changed because Mount came on. They brought him on as a sub when they were winning. And the crowd went like crazy and it started all these fights and then we ended up winning the game. So it kind of went against them, you could argue. It's exciting.
It's a bit of a pity that De Ligt also, he was like, remember in the Ajax days, everyone was like, he's the next best defender ever, and then he goes to Juventus, he was like number 3. Then he goes to Bayern, he also did not play all the time. Now he's a menu, also doesn't play all the time. And of course he has injuries, of course, but I think there's more to it than that.
Maybe he's not as good as...
Maybe.
Yeah.
Even in the national team he's not playing, you know? He's not like a starter.
Who starts?
Van Dijk and I think De Vrij from Inter. And then those some other guys. Probably would also be Huijsen.
Cody Gakpo.
He plays really well against Barcelona.
Gakpo. When do they play Barcelona?
Oh, sorry. Who's the guy who plays for the Dutch player for Inter Milan? Not Frimpong is Liverpool. Dumfries. He's really good. Who does it? The guy plays for Liverpool, right? The other guy. Oh man.
Dude, we ate a lot. I'm feeling quite...
What?
I'm feeling full.
Dude, I feel like... I don't know.
We messed up with what we just had like heavy carbs and then sugar and crisps.
Dude, I feel like a food coma actually.
9 minutes. Here we go. Cheers. Have some water maybe. I think you'll feel better once the match starts and there's something to focus on.
Wow, they're wetting the grass just before the match?
Yeah, that's normal.
Really?
Yeah. So that it's slick.
So he was at Leicester before, right?
Yeah. And he was Pep Guardiola's assistant at City. So he knew Palmer.
So he actually worked a lot with Arteta then also, right?
I think this was the last season. We got a late penalty and then did a counter-attack, and from the corner we scored again. So it was like 2 goals, 97, 99 minutes. And we won. Cole Palmer scored twice. Crazy. That one was like the definition of limbs. Do you know that? Like limbs. When everyone like goes crazy in an end, you call it limbs. Because the limbs go like arms. You just see like arms and then you just say like limbs. Limbs.
Never heard that before. That's so British.
Mate, limbs.
Oh my god. Germany? Do they have? I don't think so, right?
What? What was the question?
Germany, in football, I don't think they have a chance in the World Cup.
I mean, they're not bad.
Honestly, I still don't get, like, I think for Musiala it would have been way better to play for England.
But he feels German.
I guess. But he grew up in England mostly.
Yeah,
But he feels,
it's how you feel. Maybe I think, and they also said if I'm pretty sure I read that they said if you join Germany, you'll get the starting point. Like you will start.
Whereas England cannot. That's right. I mean, the competition in England is fucking insane.
We've got a crazy team.
So what position is missing then? Goalie?
For England?
Yeah, goalie is not that good.
Yeah, probably a really good goalkeeper would be good. And honestly, the players are not the problem. It's I think the tactics and the mentality. So I hope that Tuchel can be the guy that changes that. Do you watch F1? No. You do? I used to, like 15 years ago.
It's so boring.
I tried to watch a couple of the highlights, but it seems very repetitive this year. The same person winning it. I wanted to see how Hamilton would do it with Ferrari.
Oh yeah.
So that's kind of a cool story.
But he completely.
They've been really bad. I think they've got a really bad car in comparison.
That's the thing I don't like though. Everything's
It's all about the car, yeah. And I'm so not a car guy. So I wanted to be.
Yeah, but
I used to watch it and I'm like, and I'm like, who am I kidding?
Yeah, dude, and they go in a circus for 80 rounds or something, right? It's so boring.
I mean, it's not NASCAR, which
No, okay, that's. Yeah.
they do have like hairpin turns and.
Yeah, but still. But UK is doing really well, right? Lando Harris.
Yeah.
Lando something. Yeah.
With the teams and the drivers.
Oh yeah, Lando Harris.
And I think a lot of the cars, because it's like Ferrari car, but this is actually from this company, and a lot of the parts are made by British companies.
Oh really?
For all of the cars.
Which ones?
I don't know.
Rolls Royce
Maybe. All right, here we go.
How many times were you in there?
Probably. Probably like 50 times.
Really?
Yeah.
That's insane.
50 to 70.
Wow.
And then a bunch of away games as well. I was like active for a few
That's
years.
amazing.
Yeah, like properly.
We're in the ultra era?
There isn't really. That's not really a thing as Democrat. There are areas with like more vocal fans, but like ultras is not really a Chelsea
London's
concept.
first, London's finest.
There's no other London team with a European Cup.
Taking the Miko, what does that mean?
Taking the mic is like taking the Michael means like taking the piss, like joking, and so taking the Mikel is like. Do you want?
Dude, that's a...
Evil Saka. That made me laugh so much.
That's funny. Now I see it.
There is a resemblance, right? That made me laugh so much.
Because I thought, I first saw that sucker, and then I saw the blue, and I was like, oh shit. And then, damn.
Oh, that's... Some people are so dumb.
How's Reece James doing?
Good. He's been good, yeah, but since he's been back, he hasn't been injured again. Same with Lavia.
I don't know that guy.
Madueke, he's alright. He came from the Spurs Academy.
Oh, really?
Do you want to say a quick hello, just so you're in it? This is Pascal Hausberger,
Hello! Hey guys.
part-time Spurs fan. So we'll let him off, because he's only part-time.
Well, they're my favorite. But yeah, they're really
What's your
bad.
favourite Prem team?
Yeah, but I don't
You
know.
don't really have a team.
No, really. I do Spurs above all. I would say just because of Son.
really?
Dude, but if he went to Chelsea,
Son's been really bad though, that's what the thing. I think it's time for them to move on.
maybe
Cash in.
to Sonara. Say, fuck, I can't.
It's a sunset.
Shit. I was thinking of Sayonara Son, but I didn't like that. Sonara. Wow, they're international. Dude, that's the thing, like, I feel like Serie A is not so interesting anymore. No, not really. La Liga is losing it, you know. Except
It's all about the Prem, isn't it?
what?
It's all about the Prem.
It is, yeah, 100%. So,
I mean, this year the most exciting thing has been the top four battle,
yeah.
because Liverpool kind of ran away with it. So more people, I think, are caring about who's going to finish in the Champions League. Right, come on now. Come on now. So you're supporting Chelsea, right? Today? Sure. Yeah, sure. Do you care? No, not at all.
I don't mind. I like Chelsea. I like Man U not so much. But what I want is that
You know that guy Tosin on the right? This guy?
yeah.
They call him Unks because he looks like an uncle, apparently,
What?
in the online world.
Dude, Mason Mount got old. He looks like a man now.
Who?
Mason Mount. Used to look like a boy, you know, and now he's.
I mean, it's been 3 years.
Yeah. So this is my hope, actually. My hope is that Man U gets so demoralized that Wednesday they're shit against the Spurs. That's what I want.
Okay.
So hopefully you guys will demoralize them so much.
You want them to be demoralized.
Demoralized. There.
So like injuries.
Well, I don't. I wouldn't wish that on a player.
So you're wishing injuries on the players.
No.
So you want
I
them to
would,
get hurt?
No, not come on.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't want that for the players, but psychologically, yes. I want them to feel like they have no chance on Wednesday.
Okay.
And I wanted to watch it actually, but then it's comedy, so.
Right, here we go.
I'm not changing.
I think they do sometimes. If there's like one major game, then usually they do it. At least they're not playing that guitar anymore. Money Mount, they call him.
Money Mount.
Money Mount.
Dude, what's his salary like? It's probably 15 million a year or something.
Have you seen that Damak? So we have a shirt sponsor for 3 games. The last 3 games of the season we've got the sponsor, Damak. It's a Dubai-based luxury apartments company.
Okay.
And they've sponsored us for 3 games. It's like something like £5 million pounds for 3 games of
Are you
sponsorship
serious?
in the league. Yeah, Damak. Crazy, right?
That's crazy. Why?
They're going to apparently make some kind of Chelsea branded luxury apartments in Dubai. Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
So 1 minute 20 in. Go on. Love.
Oh, well, what about the Euro sponsor? Why weren't they?
We haven't had one for the last 2 years.
What?
Yeah. No sponsor. Clear top.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
So just
Nothing.
why?
Because I think they're holding out to get Champions League so that you can get a bigger sponsor.
Oh my god.
So last season as well, towards the end, we got this sponsor, Infinite Athlete, which is a company owned by Bowley or something. But it's like there's not been a legit sponsor for the last two seasons.
They could earn so much money.
Oh,
They're losing out on tens of millions then.
is that the commentary? Is it? Yeah, it's the German, I think. Yeah. Oh, touch. Here we go. Go on, George.
That's it, right?
That's Caicedo.
Wow.
Look at him, man.
That's
This guy's a
amazing.
beast. Beast. Go on.
Oh!
What a chance, man.
Oh wow.
How's he skied that? Man. Look at this run from Caicedo.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Where
And
did he come from?
he's 23. Or 22. Yeah.
Came from where? Right.
Right. Oh, mate. That's got to go on target.
How did because I read the Premier League only started in 92. Something in the 90s. Or 90s.
Yeah.
Well, what does that mean? Like before there was no league in England?
It was Division 1.
What does that mean?
Division 1 was just the name of the top league from, I don't know, 1910 till 1990.
Okay.
And it was like Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4. And then they just changed it, rebranded it, so the top league was called the Premier League.
Also, it was just a name.
It's a name change.
That's it.
Pretty much.
Because the league itself was the same, right?
Yeah, I mean the order was still the same. Because there are some things where they kind of muddy the statistics. They're like, oh yeah, so and so team has never beaten so and so team in the Premier League, and it's like, but they had loads of matches in the 80s and 70s, so we just ignore that, like just because the name is different. It's a weird one with the rebrand. Oh, too much space here now, dudes.
But I thought they Premier League might have been like a new invention or something, you know? It doesn't seem like just a name change.
Name change.
Like for example, Formula One, man, they really did such a good job because I remember it wasn't that popular among young people.
Right.
And now, dude, people are
It's trendy, yeah. I see people's stories who are not sports fans, and they're posting about Ferrari and McLaren, and I'm like, it's become like a trendy thing.
Right.
Yeah. Good branding. Whoever's in charge of that. I think the Formula One has that like luxury, fashion, Monaco, this kind of
that crowd,
that side of it. Yeah. Oh man. I'm not liking how comfortable Man U seem.
Yeah, that's all I want from you. This year's I can't walk England.
Nice. Go on, Colwell.
Oh, what? Didn't Menu also buy this young French teenager, but he's barely playing? He bought it for like 60 million. Yoro?
Oh, Yoro. I think he's injured.
Oh, he's injured.
Lenny Yoro, I think he's good.
France has some good players, man. It's insane. They really have every position covered, you know?
Yeah, France is solid. Sanchez is so shaky in goal, man.
Where did it come
So
from?
Brighton as well. He's so bad. Oh
Hey,
god.
what's happening? What the fuck?
We need to get hold of this game.
Who are you for in the Champions League final?
Yeah, probably Inter.
Oh!
I have a family friend that supports them, and we've got a bit of a rivalry with PSG just because of the ties we had over the. We just had a few big ties against them over the years. And one of my favourite ever games that I was at was against PSG, the second time Mourinho was manager, and we were losing. And Demba Ba scored a winner, an equaliser, in the last second, and we went through. And it was limbs. If you want to talk about limbs, I was basically in the goal. I was like third row behind the goal.
Oh my god.
And it was just so good.
Oh my god.
It was like proper euphoria, you know, like that's one of the coolest things I've ever seen live. It'd be hard to beat them, you know, like the only thing would be to win a final, like in the Conference League. We're going to Rocklow, people. We will be there.
Dude, it'd be hilarious if PSG wins the Champions League the first season after Mbappe leaves.
True.
That would be insane.
I wouldn't hate it if they won it, to be
They
honest.
play a beautiful football.
They've got a good team, they're fun to watch.
Young players.
You almost feel like they deserve it. At some point, that club deserves it. I know that they're like run by like a nation state and all that stuff. It's good.
But Inter Milan played really well. So.
And yeah, they're so good, and they're such like a boss team. They're like older.
Yeah.
It's like Arnautovic and like these. What's his name? The Spanish, South American guy. Who? Martinez.
That's a solid player.
Yeah. Arnautovic. That's crazy.
He doesn't play.
He's
though.
Austrian.
He's Austrian. He barely plays.
He's your boy.
Yeah. He's mostly just a bench player. But when he plays, he does score actually quite a bit. How much would it cost to go watch in Stamford Bridge?
Between 50 and it depends. 50 plus, 50 to 80, 120. Yeah. Come on, guys. So indecisive. That's a foul. Keeper. I'm not happy about the start. This is like really shaky. We're miles better than them. We should be imposing ourselves on this game. Way more than we are.
Oh my god. I'll be back.
Okay.
Not you! Me, she said. I'm so excited! Is everyone Read the book here. Why is he upset? Why is he upset? What the fuck happened? Get in, you United! What happened?
We're just not starting.
Keep Chelsea behind us. Leave the Arsenal tomorrow.
Is he offside maybe? Ooh, he might be off. That's a godsend if he's off now. He's off. He's offside. Yeah, I think so. So it's a wake-up call. Like, what is going on, man?
What's their motivation to play well? They don't have
Nothing. Chelsea.
Do you get
Pride.
do they get more money depending on how well?
Yeah, but they're already in the mud. You know, there's no pride to be earned.
Right.
It's just.
I don't know.
He's off. He's there this far off. Unless they draw the line from the furthest forward guy's arm. Hey.
No goal?
No go. That's so close, man. That's like an inch.
Yeah.
Just this very last ball. Wow. Look at that, 64% possession. We haven't even woken up. Terrible.
I think from Menu or Chelsea?
Manu.
Yeah?
They all cheered when the goal went.
Oh my god.
What's going on here? What is that for? What kind of a pass is that? Honestly, wake up.
His cock's offside.
Go on. Great touch, George.
I got Cucurella.
Man over. A little bit of possession though, that was good. That's the F1. Is it?
No, IndyCar.
Oh,
Whatever that is.
doesn't that say F1 in the corner?
Oh yeah. But it's not F1 though.
So it's weird. But it says F1 there, right?
Yeah.
It's confusing. The Indy 500 is apparently a crazy thing to go and attend. It's like a full-on like festival of like driving,
Really?
just like proper gearheads, you know, like and like food and it's a whole and,
Nice. Tailgating and stuff.
and they've got like Bruce Springsteen,
What?
like that level of musical acts.
Really?
And apparently it's this crazy thing.
I also hear NASCAR is apparently really fun.
I would love to do that.
Yeah, same.
I think I'm a bit of a like. I lived in Texas.
Yes.
I loved all of that. I loved it.
Oh,
The tailgate and playing two-hand touch in the street. Can Jimmy play?
Have you seen Ted Lasso?
No.
No, okay. But do you know what it's about?
I've heard it's an American coach in London. Or...
Yeah,
Yeah.
like coaching a football team.
Yeah.
Yeah. But he's like from an American football coach, but he just,
Oh no, Mount. Oh god. Do not let Mason Mount score.
What do you think he would he be respectful?
No, he would celebrate.
Really?
Like, yeah, hardcore.
What?
Because in the last game that they had a proper like confrontations with him. Oh, Caicedo, look at that. The press resistance is just ridiculous. Just all because of that Caicedo turn. Look where we are now. Do you know what I mean? Like that, he's so important. I'd say he's probably the most important player on our team. Here we go, George. George has been decent up front so far. Better than Nkunku. When Nkunku plays alone in the 9, it's like we're playing with 10 men. He's barely involved. Enzo and Mount had a lot of like a clash in the last game. Enzo was like swearing at him in Spanish with Mount.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
But Mount doesn't speak Spanish, right?
Yeah, but he was shouting at him. He was like, "Chupas el huevo," and all this kind of stuff. And Mount's like, God. We need to get hold of this game. This is nuts.
You're playing at home.
Yeah. But get this, we haven't won at Old Trafford since something like, it was like 2014 or 15.
Wow.
It's been so long, and Man U have been so bad in that time, and we somehow just cannot win in that ground. And we only won the game last season. Apart from that, we've got a terrible record against them, and they've been awful. It's like a mentality thing.
But do you also feel like, is it, I don't know, is it from here or I feel like, since our walk, I feel like brain dead, you know?
I feel fine now. I was feeling a bit iffy, but maybe it's all sugar.
Maybe.
Here we go. Come on. Cross it in. Who's there? Someone?
Oh!
Christian!
Oh!
What a shot. What a shot.
Didn't you have the 3 as
That was a couple of years ago, yeah. Watch this. It's a daisy cutter. That would have been such a goal.
what do you think of,
I like the jacket.
yeah,
He looks smart.
it's a bit Berlin, no?
Yeah,
80s,
he looks like a raver.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Walking around. Amarin's also got like a zip up. Shoulder popping. Oh, go on. Oh. It just doesn't look very comfortable. The last few games we've been really bad in the first half. It's come out like super lethargic and predictable. I don't know what's going on. Yes, come on now.
Oh, hey.
We've got Super Thomas to show. He knows exactly what we do.
Who's his favorite player? Who's he gonna? James is not in the national team anymore.
Only when he's been injured. He made the squad in the last round, I think. He would go to America if he was fit, I think. Like him and Kyle, he's probably better than Kyle Walker. Kyle Walker's moved to Milan.
What?
Yeah.
Moved to Milan?
Yeah,
When?
last summer.
What?
Or in January.
Wait, AC or Inter?
AC.
Oh wow. What about but Kyle Walker's too old also. So what about Trent? Trent is on the other side?
Trent's going to Madrid.
Yeah, that's insane.
Alamadini.
I think you should stay in the Premier League. It's a
No,
much better league, man.
I respect him.
What? But it's such
Real Madrid call you, you go to Real Madrid.
but it's such a better league.
Yeah, but it's Real Madrid. Here we go, Palmer. Go on, shoot. Oh, deflection. My fucking favourite shoot, mate.
You would really go to like
Best team in the world.
are they?
Yeah,
I mean the stadium is
best
amazing.
club in the world, most successful club in the world. If Real Madrid call, you're going.
I don't know if that's gonna stay though. And just imagine if Spanish league loses more of a, oh
Still in. Back goes. Shoot. Gamble. Check it. VAR. Oh, looking sheepish. Looking sheepish.
oh
Definite handball. 100%. With VAR, that's a handball.
yeah for sure.
Come on, man. Come on, man. That is 100% handball.
What?
He knows it. What?
Wow, I don't get it. Why are they not checking?
What?
Maybe it's because it was too close. Like you know, like last year with Cucurella, kind of like that.
Yeah. But did they check it though? Normally they say checking VAR. We're playing better then. Much better. Here we go. Here we go. Lovely.
Now they're playing
Yes.
better.
Go on. That Reece James shot has kind of woken us all up, I think. Nice. You look like you've got a bit of life back.
Oh, a bit more positive.
Why don't you get like a, I don't know, fruit juice or
No, dude, then I'm gonna crash it.
chicken wing? Coffee?
What?
Coffee? Coffee?
Coffee, no. Can't sleep. It is interesting. Why is it so hot? I don't get it.
I tried to like it. I got I rode the wave of like Lewis Hamilton when he first hit 2004, when he won the first his first title and all that, and I got really into it. But then I was like, it's just shit, isn't it? Like it's just not that good. Ooh, naughty. Oi.
So is Chelsea still going after Osimhen?
Who?
Osimhen?
I heard, yeah. I heard the options are Osimhen, Gyökeres, Lisbon, yeah. Liam Delap from Ipswich. Ipswich, Liam Delap.
Yeah, right.
And yeah, that's what I've heard.
So Osimhen only went to Istanbul just because nothing else was available at the time,
I
right?
think so. And it was something like they pay half the wages, this kind of scenario.
Yeah, it's weird that they got rid of him and then they got Lukaku right away. Like they could have just kept him. Oh.
Nice.
Wow. Whoa.
Is that out?
What was that?
Pedro Neto. He's looking better on that side of the pitch.
Damn. National team?
Yeah. Portuguese.
Dude, Portugal has PSG is like half Portuguese, I feel like. You know, I've seen that.
Yeah, Mendes,
Yeah.
Ramos,
Mendes, another guy. In the midfield.
Oh, you've got to think of it.
Or in the defense?
Here we go. Corner. Quite a lot of people here now, all of a sudden. See what I mean about the spots? Shoot. Handball. Have a go. It's too slow.
Dude, look at the players, and he's so good. He was really good.
He basically kept them in it against Arsenal. Barcola, I rate on FIFA.
Do you still play?
Yeah.
Oh shit, we should play sometime.
EAFC, yeah.
Online.
Yeah. It's not called FIFA anymore.
So you play online or do you play manager mode?
Only online.
Really?
One-on-ones. Yeah.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah.
How's the new game?
It's alright.
Do you speak also?
No, never.
Really? One-on-one always?
Always.
Hey.
Seasons.
No manager mode?
Never.
Why? Not Chelsea.
It's just not for me. It's another thing I tried to like. Football Manager.
Vitinha, sorry.
Oh yeah, that guy. Yeah, he's a bowler.
He's insane.
He's good.
But Mendes is, I think, no. Who's the small guy? Is it him, Vitinha?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
He was great against Arsenal. He's a bowler. That guy's sick.
Say goodbye.
Crazy, huh? Arsenal beat Real Madrid, but then they still did no.
Arsenal are so dead. Right, here we go. Come on. Nice.
Wow.
straight at the top of them. That was sick. Sent him for a kebab. Have you heard that one? When you make someone fall over, you send them for a kebab. I love teaching you like the UK slang.
Hey, dude. You know who I also like actually? I just hope they win a lot.
Soft spot. Who?
Crystal Palace.
Okay, why? Because of the fans?
No, because the manager's Austrian.
Oh, Glasner.
And they might win tomorrow.
FA Cup. I hope they win it, man. I really hope they win it. I've got a couple of good friends that are Palace fans, yeah. Palace is a good club, family club.
Yeah.
They've got ultras. Oh, there's bowling. They've got proper ultras, like in the European style, where they sing the whole match with drums.
Really?
I've been to Palace away twice, and we lost both times.
Damn.
Yeah.
Then the South?
So it's like near Croydon. It's actually close to where I used to live. Yeah.
Where's Queen's Park? Also somewhere there.
That's closer to Stamford Bridge. Queen's Park Rangers, Fulham, and Chelsea, and Brentford are all in.
Brentford also?
Yeah, they're all in a really small.
Tottenham's in the north, right?
Yeah.
And Arsenal as well.
Also, yeah.
And West Ham is obviously.
West Ham and East, yeah. And
Why is it West Ham?
because the part of East London that they're from is next to West Ham. It's the name of the borough.
Ah, okay. Even though it's in the east.
It's in East London, but it's like West Berlin is in East Germany.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean? It's just the name. Yeah.
oh yeah. Aren't you getting him, Diogo Costa? Or was it Arsenal?
I heard about that, but yeah. Anyone that's any good. To be fair, he's been all right today. Touch wood. Go on, Cole. Chance here, chance.
That's Lindelof.
Rubbish. These guys are terrible.
Menu.
Yeah. We should be winning this by like 3-4 goals. I think I put a bet, like a €5 bet on like 4-1.
Really?
And it's just nowhere near.
Sorry, I'm thinking of this guy, João Neves.
Neves.
He
used to play for Benfica, I think.
Dude, look at his age, he's 20. Dude, he's insane. Vitinha also very good.
Vitinha is very good.
They have some good players.
And that Doué guy,
Yeah.
he scored a couple of peaches.
Marco also really good. Wow, they have 4 players from PSG, that's insane. At this point, do you think Cristiano is more of a baggage? Because right, he is a bit, right?
Because you
They have to have
can't not play him.
Yeah, exactly.
Like Portugal can't not play him.
Yeah.
But I would argue he's worse. They're worse when he's on the pitch.
Right.
But it's Ronaldo. So
Look, he's double the age. He's 40. He's double the age.
that's so crazy.
That's insane. Joao Felix really dropped, huh? Fuck.
Joao Felix is useless.
He wasn't good at Chelsea?
Can't believe we bought him. No, he's on loan at Milan. And they don't want him either. That was all, in my opinion, part of the deal to sell Gallagher. Was like, you take Gallagher, we'll take Felix. And he was like quite bad, and then he's been on loan at Milan and not been good. And every time he goes to a new club, he always says in an interview, "I'm finally home. I want to settle in, I love the fans, and then 6 months later he's at a different club, he's like, now it's the chance to prove myself. Like, oh, here we go. No, yeah, that's good. Alright, here we go. Shoot. Oh. I'm going to go to the loo at half time. You just keep an eye on the stuff. I'll just leave it there, let it run. My new phone's crazy. Like, we're out and about all day, doing stuff, using it. We've been streaming for an hour now. I'm on 73% battery. Yeah, it's crazy.
Which one is it?
S24 Ultra. It's unbelievable. Oh, Villa are beating Spurs. I unusually want Spurs to get a result in this game. I want Spurs to get a point.
All because
of the league.
I mean, it's like the Tottenham fans last year being happy to lose.
That was so bad. It says everything about the mentality of Spurs. I get it, but at the same time, you've got your own destiny. You know, like.
What was it again?
It's that they were playing City. They didn't want Arsenal to win the league.
Oh, right, so they were happy about losing.
But that's to a point. I get it. You don't want your London. Yeah. Oh no, Reece James. Anytime I see Reece James on the deck, I'm like. Take him off. Don't risk it. Take him off. Achimpong. Put someone else on. Shot. Oh, it was so sexy. What a shot. Oh. So good. Don't risk it. Take him off. Yeah, Gusto. Go on. Nice. Oh, heavy touch, Palmer. That was bad. Shoot, shoot, have a go. Go on! Go on!
Was it offside? Was that offside?
I don't know.
How the fuck did he miss that?
Yeah, he was off. Wow. Oh, finally someone took a shot. 5 minutes extra time.
Great shot though.
Great shot. Good save. Woo!
Why don't you
Keepers, yes. Nice. Come on. Hold. Oh, good tackle. I do rate that guy Dorgu. Dorgu's good and Kobe Mainu is good. Dorgu's no, I don't think. Where is he?
I don't know.
I don't think so. Kobe Mainu is for sure.
18 or something.
Yeah. He played in the Euros. Deflected. Corner. Sure you don't want something? I'm going to go get a drink. Sure.
I told the taxi man to fucking wait. So I got me too many.
So I'll leave it on. Do you want to be the star of the show, or should I leave it facing nothingness? Yeah.
I'm good.
Yeah, I'm alright.
Dude, I don't know what happened, man. The computer, I don't know.
Computer's fine. It's huge. I think it's the nuts.
Yeah, probably.
Sugary, a whole bag of
It's so long, I thought that would have digested it.
Yeah, I feel great now. But it took me a long time.
Please stop.
What? That should be a red card, no? You can't do that.
That's embarrassing. What is Manchester United fighting for, honestly?
Nothing. Professional pride.
Oh!
What? Did it again?
Should be at least a yellow card.
He's literally took his top off. Last chance. Get it in, come on. Shoot, have a go. Oh, it's rubbish, man. Right, back in a minute
no clue. No clue. Right. Like, no clue. No work. This got to be real. This time it's about money. That means this guy will teach you what. No! No, are you ready? Are you ready? You guys, like we try to do it. No! We both went no. One time, both went no. That's it.
I'm a bigger blow. I'm coming to the other legs. To go like
That's proper London prices, bro. Guess how much for a pint of Magnus cider? Yes.
6?
More.
7?
More. $7.90.
That's $7.90.
Yeah. That's like a London price. Like £7.
Oh,
Good cider, bro.
yeah.
Crazy.
How much is a Guinness?
About the same, probably. 6, 7. And I don't trust him to pour it. So, anyway. Cheers. Cheers to the no fans. I always think with this thing, it's like you're just chipping away at it, and then eventually it'll get discovered, and people might go back and watch all of this stuff. It has to be there though. You've got to do it.
I just want to worry if they hear you.
I think with the live streams, they're less picky about there being like background music and stuff. Like, actually, it wouldn't be a bad idea 7 years or something. Yeah, it was very surprising. And it was one of those, like, I had a run of like not training that much, doing more no gi, not as much gi, and then they announced the blue belts should all stand up, and I didn't, because I was like, I don't think I'm gonna get it. And like 2 guys come up to me like, dude, we're up, and I was like, no, and they were like, come on man, all the blue belts. So I got my stripe, and then they were like, okay, and now everyone sit down, and then they gave the first one, and it was like, boom, and then he was like, so the second one, Sandy, and I was like, I audibly was like, what? Are you having a laugh? No. Oh, come on. Like, I couldn't believe it. And they like picked me up and were like, go and get it. And I was like, I literally went up and as he's putting the belt on me, I'm like, I don't deserve it. Like, I haven't been in the gi that much. And he was literally like calming me down, being like, it's not about the belt. It's about like showing up, and you're gonna keep showing up, and this is, and I was just like, oh. And then they like turn you around and like present you to everyone, and I was just like, oh.
That's amazing, man.
Yeah, it was heavy.
That's amazing.
And that was the same weekend that I hosted Cosmic for the first time. So I hosted the show twice, a Friday and a Saturday, and like the Saturday was so good. It went like fucking amazing. It was so intense. Like it was quite close after Italy. I got off stage when the show was over, like rapturous applause, and I just like burst into tears in the green room. And like luckily no one came in, and I just had this like 5 minutes on my own. Just like, you know, it's like life was just like such a horrible time, and then the next day I was like, cool, they launched the new Spitfire gym. It's unbelievable. Right? In Bedding. It's in this old, massive warehouse.
It used to be the South.
Yeah, it was a horrible gym. Now it's like this state-of-the-art facility, and part of the launch was the grading. So I was like, oh wow, what an amazing place. And then they put a purple belt on my waist, and I was like, what on earth is going on?
That's amazing.
No, it's unbelievable. Wow. I still quite grip it. Like in the no-gi, I feel like a purple belt. But in the gi, I still feel like, and I play like a blue belt. I'm not that good in the gi. So like when I'm wearing the purple belt, and I'm not always able to like dominate the white belts and the blue belts. But like, I'm realizing now the belt doesn't really mean much. It's more. It just means that the coach believes in you, and you need to like grow into it.
Oh, that's amazing.
Which is great. But like, I feel it. It's quite heavy when you're wearing it. You're like, I should be. You know what I mean? It's like this negative thinking of like I should, it should. Right. Comparing yourself to others, and it's just nonsense. And Dimmy like really like set half an hour of his time aside to like drill it into me like it's so selfish to think like I don't deserve this, and it's like, how are you going to say that you're more fit to make that decision than the professor who's been a black belt for 20 years? I think he might know whether you're ready or not. You know what I mean? Like, shut the. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Don't be so.
Dude, that's so awesome, man.
Yeah. And so Richie's a purple belt too. He got his recently.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
A couple of years ago now.
Do you guys roll a lot? Actually?
We've never rolled.
What?
Once at my
in factory, in the grass.
That time, and then once at my flat, we just showed each other what we tend to do. It wasn't a roll, but it was like, I do this. But like, we've been saying it for years that we should like have a roll, but we just haven't got around to it.
Put on the audio again.
I have done. So got a couple of comments. Someone was like, "Wait for me." So I did. But yeah, man. Hello. Dude, you're garnish.
Dude, I wish I could. Like I did a bit in. I was in what's it called? The gym.
Fenris.
No, I was in Fenris also. I did like 2 or 3 sessions, and then I was in ringside.
Okay.
Which was really good, but then I have shoulder issues and popped out several times.
I think you just need to strengthen your shoulder.
Maybe.
Just do a lot of like overhead press, rows.
But dude, I sometimes even just do some motion and it already feels like, oh fuck. So maybe I need surgery, but I wish I would love to do BJJ or something, you know, because what I love about it is you can spar the whole time and you don't get hurt.
You're going hard, yeah. I would really like, I had this moment where I've realized, like, I like training in the gi, but I love training no gi. I like the gi, but getting like a little bit older, busy with other stuff, I'm focusing more on no gi. Because I'm thinking like, what's the longevity of this? If I try and go 50-50 all the time, gi and no gi, I'm better at no gi. It works better with my attributes. My skill level is higher. With the gi, it's like I'm fighting for my life in every training session. With no gi, I can kind of like control it a little bit more. So I'm thinking maybe I've made this mental choice to go more like 80% no gi, 20% gi, and just become a no gi guy, because it is what it is. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a matter of hours put into it,
Right.
and I had this dream of being this like unbelievable gi player, but at the end of the day, it's a whole different game, because you have all these grips and so do they.
Right.
So it's like you're playing a chess game in a completely different world. Whereas like no-gi, I feel like
It's less natural too, right?
It's, in my opinion, it's a better indication of how good you are and your physical attributes than gi, because some people are just really good with the gi. Like they just know how to tie you up using the gi, and I think that's cool. And I'd love to get there, but it's at the moment I'm thinking it's a too long a road when I could just be focusing, going all in on the thing that I feel good at and I'm getting better at quicker. And I give people who are more experienced than me problems in no gi, but in the gi rarely. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
Also, no-gi, isn't that more realistic on the street?
I think so. And also, I feel like if you look at the sports in like the next 20, 30, 40 years, I think what I'm seeing in the gym is that way fewer people are training gi and way more people are training no-gi. Like the likes of Gordon Ryan and these big, there's like these huge no-gi guys now, and the Eddie Bravo and all this, the whole like no-gi boom. Like the gi, when you watch like the gi nationals in Brazil, and it's like the final of the IBJJF, the stadium's like not full. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't have the pull of MMA or even like no-gi jiu-jitsu, which I think is like taking over a little bit.
What's the, because there's this, Joe Rogan is part of the...
10th Planet.
10th Planet.
Yeah, with Eddie Bravo. That's all no-gi. They don't touch a gi. So it's like...
So what do you do more then? You still do like all the Kimura and all those stuff?
I tend to use the lockdown, which is also a 10th Planet move, like Eddie Bravo's move, where like you use your legs, you go underneath them, and you use both of your legs on one of their legs. So I'm like wrapping up one leg with both of my legs. And from there you can do loads. You can like get underneath them, you can take the back, you can submit them by getting the legs. You can do like splits on their legs, you know, like, yeah, I love it.
Dude.
Yeah.
Are you more passive in the beginning or do you go for it?
I'm a little bit of a, like, the term is like a sloth. I'm quite slow. I'm almost like figuring you out, and then it's to my detriment sometimes when they're like young and fast and athletic. I sometimes struggle with that because they're just way faster than me. Even if I'm bigger and more experienced, they're like doing all this stuff, and I'm like just trying to figure out my bearing. That's something I'm working on, is to be more aggressive. I also find, I heard an analogy that it's representative ultimately of your personality. Dimi said this as well, like jiu-jitsu shows you who you are as a person. And I am actually someone who's quite agreeable. I'll kind of just go with the flow, and if I'm with someone and they want to talk, they can talk. You know, I'm not going to be like, I want to talk. You know, I'm like, you go ahead and talk. You know, and I think that's also how you roll.
Right.
And then there's people who are like, as a person, and they're going crazy in the role because that's who they are. You know, it's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, how is it in Spitfire? Because I felt like generally people in when I went to Fenris, it was still kind of growing because it was more hitting.
I went there too when it was early
beginning,
doors,
yeah,
and it wasn't great.
No.
That's why I didn't join them.
Same, yeah.
He was lovely. He was lovely. It was great.
Felipe, right?
Yeah,
he was
great guy.
nice, yeah. But there were only 3 other guys or something.
Yeah, and I was brand new in London, already doing it, and I was already like kind of controlling some of these guys, and I was like, I know I'm terrible. So if I'm already like a decent level here, then this is no good.
Right.
Now Fenris is great.
I hear it's really
Yeah. Now they're
He's
like
a black belt
top.
too, right?
Yeah, he was already.
Right. Oh.
But I think they have other black belts now, and like the standard is just way higher. But Spitfire now is like just unbelievable. It's like a mix of like pros to like beginners, and like I said, the facilities now, like no exaggeration, 20 times the size. It's enormous. We've got like 4 enormous mats, a full-sized cage, a massive changing room. There's like a weights area. There's a sauna if you pay for it. Yeah, it's like hardcore. For the existing members, same price. Now it's like much more. I think it's like 100 or more.
Still, that's
per
worth
month.
it.
Yeah.
Wow.
If you're doing all that stuff.
Plus you and it's limitless, right? You can go as much as you want.
Yeah. And I'm still paying what I paid before. They made a promise that they would keep the same tariff for the existing members. That's why I always don't mind. I'll buy like my shorts there. I'm trying to like support them. You know, get a drink and things because I want them to see. I know that gym costs like 2 million euros to build.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And
it's good. The location's better for you too.
It's perfect. Yeah, it's like half the distance. And when I drive in the car, it's like 20-25 minutes, half an hour max.
You need some betting?
Yeah.
But is it personal betting? Like exactly?
It's still like 25 minutes, half an hour with traffic and all that. But it used to be like an hour.
Right.
An hour each way.
Yeah, I know all about it.
Before I had a car as well, it was like, and then doing spots and cycling, you know, it was just like a nightmare.
So how often do you go?
At the moment, like 1 to 3 times a week.
That's good.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm happy if I hit 1, and then if I hit like 2 or 3, I'm like, this is great. Sometimes I have to choose between jiu-jitsu and comedy because it doesn't line up. Like if I don't have a spot, I'll go to training. And sometimes if I have a spot, I can't go to training. So, oh God. Oh. Thank God these guys are rubbish, man.
Sorry, can I get the empty glasses?
Yes. No problem. Thanks.
The Brazilian jiu-jitsu is really so beautiful. It's really beautiful.
I love it. I love it.
It's like really, as you said, chess.
Yeah.
It's so.
And it's very humbling. Like, there's guys I know who are just like so much better than me, and I know I'll probably never even pass them once. Then you're like, it's good to know that. It's healthy to know that you have limits, and it's also good to see like your progress when like I'll roll against like smaller, less athletic black belts who before used to toy with me, and now like they're not going 100%. I'm giving them problems, and it's a fun thing, and we're laughing, and at the end he's like, dude, like those frames were really strong, and that like you got that knockdown really quick. It's really cool. And I'll get in my car and I'm like, whew, like I'm feeling it, you know, like, oh my God, Flo said I've got like a good lockdown, you know, like those little moments. And then you get like smashed for 2 rounds, and then you have like a complete beginner, and they're looking at you like they see the belt or if I'm wearing like a purple rash guard, they look at you like this, like wide-eyed, you know. And I remember what it was like rolling with like the older purple belt, brown belt, thinking like, oh, one day and then now you're there, and then someone will visit from Brazil and just rip us all apart, and you're like, whoa, okay. The MMA coach is Gleison Tebow. He's an MMA UFC veteran. He's the MMA coach at Spitfire. Yeah, a legit, well-known, like, legend.
Do you go to the tournaments?
I haven't I've done 3, and it's been a few years. I was looking at one at the end of the year, at the end of the month, sorry. Yeah, I would like to. No gi only. This is bad, man. We need to win this game.
So if you just draw, what position are you in?
I can't remember, but we just need to win, man. It's not an option. This is long.
It looks like Florian Wirtz, actually.
That's the second goalkeeper who's run it. He does look a bit like Wirtz.
Wirtz will go to Bayern, right?
I think he might. He's only 21. It's crazy. Or 20.
Something like
Yeah.
But is he that good though?
Yeah, he's good. I mean, they won the league with him, right?
Yeah, but Musiala is, I think, is amazing. Musiala is better.
Oh, God. So we're in 6th now. So if we beat Forest,
Shit, so Forest might even, they still have to play. So if they win,
they could go to 65, and then we could only get 68. So then it all depends on like, we just need to win this game, man. This is a joke. We have to win this game. It's just not even an option to not win it.
Yeah, because Man City and Newcastle still have to play.
These guys are dead. They've got nothing to play for. How can we not be putting them to the sword?
Oh my god, that's just embarrassing, man.
Look at that. You guys are with West Ham.
Crystal Palace is doing much better. Oh my god. Bournemouth was pretty good this season, right? Brentford, man, they're killing it. Really, not that bad.
Forest, Brentford, Bournemouth. Brighton kind of had a dip. They were better last few years.
Yeah, and they were good in the beginning of the season, I think. But they have also, like, their coach is like 31, right? He's 32 or something? 32.
Yeah, very young.
That's insane.
God, he's 3 years younger than me.
That's insane, dude.
It's nice to have you back. Your energy is back.
Yeah, dude, I don't know, I was gone.
I know, I could see it. I was like, I thought you might tap out and go home. I'll give this guy some space.
Oh man, dude, it was so much, like, I rolled a couple of times in training. It was really cool, man. Fuck. And just to have something to strive for outside of combat also, like, to, you know,
It is good.
physically.
The exercise aspect is really good.
Oh yeah, really good for core.
I just feel better mentally. Like if I'm going regularly, I'm less anxious, less worrying. It takes away all of, I say it like, it takes away like the heebie-jeebies. You know, like sometimes you're just feeling a bit like about life. And then you go to training, have a spot. I come back at like 11, but what? Hello! Yes! Tyreek Jones. Come on. Evil Saka. It's a penalty.
Wow, dude, that's...
It's not going to be given. Oh, they're going to take it away. No, they can't. They can't.
No, dude. No.
They're going to take it away. They're going to take it away.
You know the funny thing, like, I'll tell you
Oh, I don't know them. There is contact. It's contact.
No, he touches the ball first.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. It's a fan's pen. It's a fan's pen. Like if it's your team, you want it. If it's the other team, you say no. He's touching his leg. It does touch him. It does touch him. I don't understand it either way, honestly.
Dude, how did you actually, when you do this so much, how did you avoid the thing?
It's just luck. I know a friend of mine, Alex, my man, he was training for about 6 months and he had like... What's going to happen? Oh, no. Yeah, he just got it instantly. He has to like drain them with you have to drain the fluid with a needle. I think I have it maybe, so I had already a scar here. You see how there's like a little missing from my childhood? I never had like, it doesn't look like it, right? I've never had it where it like blew up. I know like so many people that have that. And
They don't drain it?
If you don't drain it, it goes hard. And then you have this like hard like cartilage, and then if it's hard, no, because he looked sexy when he was going down. It was all right. But yeah, and then if it's hard, I've heard that it like messes up your hearing. Because imagine like your ears are just like this all the time. So suddenly the acoustics and stuff is all off. Yeah.
But you have to drain it immediately.
Like that day.
How do you do it by yourself? You have to work
You can get like a sterile needle and just do it yourself. Yeah. I watched videos of my mates doing it on like Snapchat and stuff.
Really?
When I say Snapchat, Instagram. I haven't been on Snapchat since like 2018.
Oh man. Oh damn. Ow. How's he doing? Bayern just sold him and the list off, right? And then
I'm not sure. I haven't seen him at all, really, to be honest. Don't tell me you're hungry.
no, dude. I have too big of a belly. I have to lose this.
I once did a stream, and I had like I think it was like 1 or 2 people tuned in for the whole time, like for like a couple of minutes, and then the rest was just none for like 3 hours. And one person tuned in and was like, "Whoa, your massive belly's really popping out." And then he just left, and that was it. And I was like, this is what I'm doing with my time, you know? I'm like always thinking like, I'll look back on this and laugh. I'm already laughing now.
We've had a drink, you give it more benefit now. Before we had it, it was like, the funny thing is like, it wasn't even.
Keeper, touch wood, keeper's been okay today. We need to score, man. We need to score. No excuse to not win this. That looks like F1, bro.
Yeah.
Maybe it's F2. Because like Indy is like a different car, isn't it? I don't know. do I know? What?
Let's do it together. Let's do it together. We're going to Valencia. Baby with his brother. Don't be helping anyway.
It's so different to German banter, right? It's so different. I feel at home here. Do you know what I mean? You're like, what's going on? Honestly, I can't tell you how much of a disaster it is if we don't win this. This is really bad. Oh no! Penalty. Oh, it's a dive! He's given a dive! Yeah, dive. Good decision. He's just falling over.
Dude, why are they diving in the age of VAR, you know? They must know it's stupid to do that. They know it's stupid.
No, they didn't mean that. You're all the same. You're all the same. No,
Why is Garnacho not playing? He's really good, right?
Probably resting for the final. We keep getting linked with Garnacho. We keep getting linked with Garnacho that we're going to buy him. Yeah. I don't want him at all. No, he's rubbish.
Garnacho?
Yeah.
What?
He's terrible.
You think so?
Yeah.
I know.
You got the massive burger. Nice.
I know. No, hey. Hey, on your phone.
That's the result.
You are winning this shit.
Are we going to
Some subs, man. Let's change the sub a bit.
Wherever your track is,
where are we going?
hey, Adam, wherever your track
Oh, back post.
What a goal!
You love to see it, man. Thank you. Well, we'll see. It's not over yet. It's not over yet.
We like a late comeback, us like.
Yeah.
We're in the league, we're shite. I don't know why. We're really bad.
It's a good goal. It's a great ball, good goal.
You can't do nothing about that.
The turn as well from Reece, yeah.
I don't know what's happening though, like, we can't play in the Premier League, it's just shit.
You've got a final.
I know, but
It's not the same.
Finishing match, we're in the Europa League final, and we're like 16th in the league.
And Spurs as well. They're even worse. They've lost. They already
We're
lost.
17.
Oh god.
Anyway, I'm not going to say I hope you win. I'm not asking you to win all week. You know what I mean? It doesn't bother us. We're not going to change, but have a good night.
You too. Oh, sound. Just sound, guys.
Now they're just going on another.
Now we just need to win. I don't give a flying F how we do it. This just has to be a win. Cucurella's been our biggest goal scorer recently.
Really?
Yeah. Here we go.
Oh.
Come on now. Go on. Go on. Oh, King.
What a mess.
Oh, it's just skied it, man. Just skied it. Nani.
Leaving the
Emery. No, I think it's the last home game.
I mean, they had a great season, right?
Yeah. Right, here we go. That looks better, doesn't it?
Wow, it's really between you and Aston Villa. Right? Yeah.
And it's in our control if we win the two games. We just win the spot. You can tell that they're not like proper fans because they all left. Do you know what I mean? Like, and the way he was like, "I'm not asked if you win or lose," and I'm like, "You're not really a fan, then, are you?" I think he was a Mancunian. They were from Newcastle. And because he stood up and was like, "Toon Army," which is Newcastle. The Toon. It's their nickname. Toon Army. Toon, yeah. Toon Army. I should give it like a lecture on like British pub culture.
Newcastle, it's something Newcastle, something else, right?
Newcastle United.
No, I mean the city. It's like
Newcastle upon Tyne.
Upon Tyne. That's a whole thing.
Yeah, and then Weir is Sunderland. It's the Weir side. So the derby's the Tyne Weir derby, and apparently that rivalry goes back to like the English Civil War, like 1,000 years ago. Those two towns like rivalry.
How's he been doing?
Better recently. But not that good, to be fair. 15 minutes. Come on. Foul.
Dude, how about they expand the stadium of it?
It's very hard. It's like a constant battle. They could only build down. So they bought these mansions that are next door, but it's impossible to grow out because of where they are. So the other option...
Can they build it higher?
No, because you're blocking views. There's rules about blocking views in London. Yeah. So they can't go up, they have to go down. And I think the most they could add is 20,000 seats, but they would like an 80,000 seat stadium. So the only option there is to move somewhere for a temporary home or build something not near Stamford Bridge. And there's a fan-based ownership that owns the pitch. And they have to give a 50 or 60% yes to any move. And there hasn't been any proposals yet that they've had to say yes or no to. So.
Well, if the 20,000 more seems pretty good, then they have 60,000, right? That's pretty good.
Yes, but eventually you'll outgrow that because that's not that many. Like Man U have 80. All the new stadiums are like 70, 80. And then you could also make it like a concert venue and all those other expos and stuff. So it's just constant.
Spurs did a good job.
Yeah, that's one thing they did really well was the new stadium.
But it's also only 65,000. It's not that much.
But they have all because it's got like it's got all this stuff like a
modern
racing track.
What?
Yeah, it's like got all this stuff underneath it and
NFL, a lot of
NFL
sure that brings a lot of
concerts.
money.
Here we go. Come on. It was all from that turn from Reece James, and then the flick, and then the header. It's like, oh, so beautiful. You're almost there, bro. You made it. What's your plans later? Just chill out. Where are you staying? It's in your own flat.
I still have it,
Yeah, you're not renting it out.
I'm not allowed to.
Why?
Because it belongs to my mom and she still doesn't want someone else to be there. So
Wow.
it's good for me that I can stay.
You're missing out on revenue there.
Yeah, but she doesn't want anyone because there's so many, she heard so many nightmares. She heard so many nightmare stories that. Plus, she also comes here and stuff, so that's why.
Okay. 10 minutes to go.
What's the motivation for the Man U players, really? Just to have a good game, that's it?
For the fans, personal pride. It's still Chelsea, you know, like for them it's a big game.
But that's why the Premier League is so interesting, man. Like in La Liga, yeah, you have some good teams, obviously, but you have 3 or 2. In the Premier League,
What is that?
in the Premier League, you have so many great opponents. It's so fun.
Anyone can beat anyone on the day. Yeah. Offside, no? Offside? Yes. Oh, I'll take a 1-0 right now, honestly. What a turn from Reece James. I want to see the goal again. Yes, spring on Lavia. Decent shift up front, this guy. It's good, right?
Oh, it's funny. It's really funny. Who's this?
Romeo Lavia.
English?
French, I believe. City Academy player.
Really? City is really
Defensive midfielder, really good. He was at
City also? No, he was in Birmingham, right?
Birmingham, yeah. He was at Southampton. We bought him last season. He's been injured a lot of the time. Cannot throw this away. We cannot throw this away. We must win. We must. Nice. We are going to Watchalong.
Where did Cucurella come from?
Brighton.
What?
Yeah.
Really?
50 million from Brighton, I think.
Oh,
Oh, ref. Ref!
nice.
Press. Come on,
Where
come
did he
on.
come from before Brighton?
He's a Barca academy.
Oh, is he?
Yeah. La Masia.
Damn. Some academies just fucking pump them out like
Ours is really good too.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Who do you have? Mason Mount.
I mean, so many. Loftus Cheek, Tammy Abraham.
Is he still in Rome? Oh,
Yeah. Milan. Loads. Rhys James. Livramento and Hall are at Newcastle. They're playing really well. I'm trying to think who else. Gonna do a full vlog of the day, like the drive there and the drive back. I've got a flag now. We painted a flag.
Chelsea.
Yeah, we took it to Heidenheim. We played Heidenheim in the Conference League.
Oh, really?
I got tickets for that, and we drove down.
Really?
I had 1 hour sleep, and we drove 6.5 hours to Heidenheim. It was not good, but we got there and it was fine. This is only 3 hours, so it's not as bad.
How fun is it that Europa League finals?
I know, the two Mud brothers. Go on, look at him. This is the 85th minute. Look at his engine. He's still pressing like a beast. Caicedo is so good. Come on. That's loose, man. I think Madueke needs to come off.
Why is Europa League final?
Away. Yeah. I know, it's so weird the way they've done it. FA Cup final is also before the season ends, which is so weird.
Yeah, that's really weird.
I think it's because it's an all-England Europa League final. Plus we're in the Conference League final, but I don't know, it doesn't make sense.
They already said it before.
It should be FA Cup is after the season on a Saturday.
Yeah.
And this time it's on a Sunday as well, which is weird. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. It's James. He's one of our own.
His sister also is a Chelsea player.
Yeah, a good one. Your ladies were champions this year.
Really?
Yeah, unbeatable, unbelievable.
Champions League as well?
Not Champions League, in the league. Yeah.
This year, what is it? Women's Euro, right? I think.
I'm not sure actually. Could be. I watched the England-Germany women's final here.
Oh, really?
When my family was visiting. It was in England won. Do you remember?
Yeah.
That was a great day out.
Did you watch the England-Spain final?
Yeah, at the fan zone.
No, I mean the World Cup, Women's World Cup.
Oh.
That was also the final, which is crazy.
Maybe.
Where Spain won, and then Rubiales made the kiss.
Yeah, it's vaguely ringing a bell.
I was shocked. I was in Spain at the time, and I was kind of pushing
Oh
myself.
no, I watched it in England with my in-laws. We were in London and we just watched it in a pub. Yeah.
Were people watching a lot?
Yeah, it was full.
Yeah, I was shocked in Spain. You know, they're in the final NFL, and no one's giving a shit. Only the English tourists were watching it. Insane. And the only news that really happened was
It's
the
a
thing.
stupid thing. It says a lot about the branding of the...
But I think it's getting there.
Definitely in England. There was talk, I know it's a rumor, but because there's a station near Stamford Bridge called Earl's Court where they're doing a redevelopment, and there was discussions that we could build a stadium there. And that's only one tube station away. So if we could build a stadium there, and then the women could take over Stamford Bridge, that would be cool. But like, I doubt it. I doubt that they could get enough ticket revenue to support it.
40,000?
Yeah, 43,000 or something.
Maybe in the future.
Maybe you could do like other events there as well. I don't know, but at some point, maybe it's just time to just call it a day. We're never going to grow as a club long term if we don't either move or upgrade.
But dude, adding 20,000 sounds good to me.
And that would mean playing like Barca somewhere else. We would, and it can't be Wembley, it's too far away. It would probably be maybe Twickenham, the rugby stadium in Richmond. At least that's West London, but then we'd have like a dead atmosphere for 3 seasons. You know what I mean? It's not ideal.
You know, say also,
Oh, this would be such a good win. Come on. Oh. Red? Red with a VAR check?
7 minutes.
He's about to.
How long? 7 minutes extra time.
7
Hang on.
Oh,
Go on. Yes. Oh! Rough. Oh. Here we are. Red card? Off.
oh, you already have one?
Yeah.
Man, Cole Palmer's hairstyle, man. Oh,
That's a red, bro.
dude, that is a red card.
High on the knee. Studs up.
What the fuck?
Heaven. Bloody hell. We're both like, heaven. His name's Heaven, bro. That's crazy. John Heaven, or whatever his name is. It's a wild name.
Dude. It would make the game of football so much better if they would just stop the clock. I just don't understand. You know, they're just losing time all the time.
And then they add it, and it's weird.
Yeah.
Got a Chelsea crew here.
A bit further ahead. Yeah. Further ahead.
What?
Yeah, what the fuck?
That is mad. This is mad. We're now watching the screen on the other side of the room because it's further ahead. So 2 minutes to go. Keep that in. Corner. Look at those stats. 71 pitches, 88% pass accuracy. Taking on. 1 minute plus whatever extra time it is. Oh dear.
What's going on?
Yeah. Clear it, clear it, clear it. Counter. Yes. Go on. Whoa. Oh God. Don't let him in, don't let him in, don't let him in, don't let him in, don't let him in. Clear, 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 clear. Nice, Caicedo. Absolute beast. He's so good. Come on. Put him in. Go on. Come on. Come on. That's time now, ref. Time. Blow the whistle. What are you doing? Come on, ref. There was a stop, remember?
You can move forward. What are they doing?
Ref. Come on now. Oh, what's going on?
Oh wow.
Oh, it's just.
What a tackle. Maybe we can watch it again here.
Yeah.
I'm not like a player, right? Because of the blue.
Whoa. So
What a tackle.
perfect timing. Just messes up Man U's attack. Legend. He should never have to pay for a pint again, honestly. Drop ball, and that's for our goal, surely. Come on, ref, just blow the whistle. Come on now. Get up. Go on. Ref. Why? Referee. Go on. Yes! Come on. Yes. Get in. Go watch it again. That is a win. That is a win. Come on. See you guys in Rocklow. Thanks for tuning in. Come on.